Alright, welcome back to the channel. Today's going to be a little bit different of a video. I still, got the old Saab engine over here laying on the tire. But hopefully we're going to get something done with that here. Maybe later on today, if not tomorrow. But today, I want to get out here and I want to see if I can't get this steam cleaner here fixed. Basically, this right here is a McCullough steam cleaner, and it holds water down in here inside of a tank, and it's got a spray wand to basically steam clean stuff. And I've got a few different attachments that can go on the end of that wand, but my main problem here is this cap. For some odd reason, I've just never after a while, I bought this thing brand new basically, but after a while, this cap here where you put the water in has gotten seized up, and I'm not exactly sure what's going on with it, but I need to get in here and see about getting that cap pulled off to get it filled back up with water and see if it'll clean. And this steam cleaner here actually would clean up oil off of concrete. I've been using that goof off. I don't have any more of it right now, but I've been using that goof off to clean up oil stains and stuff like that out of concrete. But this thing here actually does a pretty good job of it without using any chemicals or stuff like that. So I honestly almost forgot that I even had it. I bought this thing, probably 8 years ago, and it had just been kind of stuck out there in my shed, and I, basically kind of due to older age, I'd forgotten all about it. So I'm basically going to get out here and work on getting that off, and we'll see if we can't get this thing to work. All right. Now, basically, what I'm going to do, I'm going to basically take this pipe wrench here and see if I can't turn this out without breaking anything. I think it seems to be spinning fairly easily, and I'm not exactly sure how this is hooked up inside. For all I know, I could be just breaking everything inside of here, but it doesn't sound like it. I don't hear any crunching going on or anything like that, and I honestly don't even know if this is even doing anything. But one of the crazier things so far about my channel is I thought that I would have gotten a lot more views with my old Mercedes out there, or with my Saab, but in all honesty, one of my best views on here is cleaning up oil stains out of the concrete. And I don't think that's doing anything. So I might have to think about pulling this cover off. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to pull this casing off of here to basically get in there and see what's going on. All right, after taking out what seemed like 500 screws out of this thing, I finally got it apart, and I wasn't even thinking whenever I was getting up on this cap up here with those with that pipe wrench that, you know, this is a pressurized tank, and that little plastic deal up there is not going to keep pressure inside of that tank. So I should have been thinking about that, but there is a basically a pipe cap on the end of this pipe, and as you can see right here, I can turn that and it doesn't do anything to that cap on the end of that pipe. So I've pretty well stripped that out, and I'm basically, now that cap is useless, so I'm just going to break it off of there, and I'll eventually probably just end up having to use a smaller pipe wrench to put that on and take it off with. So that's no big problem. It really doesn't matter too much to me about that, but yeah, I'll get that plastic handle off of there, and we'll go about seeing if we can get that taken apart. All right, now that I've got the basically the plug taken out of the end of that pipe, you can see I've had to use a couple of pipe wrenches, a little bit of heat to get that out. I am almost a little worried about, well, there we go, about that right there in those threads. That looks to be part of that tube, and I've put it in here before. If I could do this while holding the camera, once you get it started, it seems to go down in there pretty well, but I'm not going to plug this thing in here, just for the plain and simple fact I don't want that cap to turn into a projectile. So I'm going to take it outside, hook up an extension cord to it, and set it out there in my backyard, and hopefully this thing will build up enough pressure to operate, and hopefully those threads hold that plug in there, because that would not be a good thing to have that cap come out and possibly go somewhere. It might be pretty good for views though, but yeah, I don't really want that happening. All right, got it out here in the backyard. Got it filled up with some water, and yeah, it'll probably take a little bit to get it up to pressure. Yeah, but yeah, like I say, it'll probably take maybe 10-15 minutes for this thing to get up to pressure, if it doesn't pop that cap out of the top. So yeah, I'll come back out here and check on it later. Well, I don't think that's gonna work. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but that thing is leaking. You might even see it kind of spit out water there. So luckily I don't have to go over there. I could just go inside the shop and unplug the extension cord, but yeah, I think that thing's a goner. I'm probably going to have to replace that tube. Alright, now that it started raining, yeah, this thing here is not working too well. I don't know. I think that's coming out of the up through the threads and not that little hole, but it doesn't have a lot of pressure on it, so yeah, I'm probably going to have to replace that whole tube there. Alright, well, basically, I think I'm going to have to end up getting another tube here. This is, well, if I can get it off of there. This tube, if you didn't see how it went on, it basically just kind of screwed down into that main tank, and these threads here are just a little mangled, so I'm gonna have to go in and get another pipe to go in there and get it tapped and all of that. So yeah, I think I'll probably end the video off here on this, but I need to run into town and grab up a few things, because I'm going to start getting to work on the 4-cylinder out of that turbo Saab. You know, I'm getting pretty close to ordering or buying the transmission for the car, and I'd just like to get that engine cleaned up a little bit better since I have it out, and yeah, I'm basically going to be using this steam cleaner here to do that. So if you enjoy this video, please give it a like, and I'll probably have another video up tomorrow on what I get done with this and what I'm going to start doing to the engine out of that Saab. And I'd just like to thank everybody for subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.